I might end up cutting this whole thing out and starting from this point. Because... my autofocus had come back on. And it was autofocusing bad. Okay. So I'll see if I can salvage it, but for just in case I have to throw everything I just recorded out, this is my tablet. I opened the Amazon box already, but this is what was inside another box. It was a gift from Shelby Koff.
That's me. I like that they included this. 'Cause, yeah.
So, a little bit of background. I've wanted a drawing tablet since they were a thing. Like, I was asking for Santa to bring me a drawing tablet when I was like 12. I am 25 now. I got my first drawing tablet when one of my buddies started dating a new girl and she was getting a divorce, and she gave me his drawing tablet. You probably didn't need to know the background to that, but it was broken. So I was using a drawing tablet that was broken. I also was using one of the ones without a screen. And I hated it. I do not know. I give any props for anybody that can use a tablet without a screen. Because it is hard. And I do not have the brain capacity to do so. I don't have the hand-eye coordination not to run into walls half the time, let alone draw without looking at my hand. Anyway, this is my first drawing monitor tablet, and it is something that I wanted before I even knew what it was. And I am very super duper excited. Apparently inside the box is another box. Is this the box that I think it is? It's the box that says what it is. Ah! Oh my god, this is so cool.
Oh, okay. I had them ship in Amazon packaging. I think so that it wouldn't get stolen on the porch.
Thank you for choosing Huion.
But I think it wouldn't.
Thank you for choosing Huion.
I think one of the brown boxes would have been there anyways.
Thank you for choosing Huion. Our goal is for you to be 100% happy with your new Huion product. If you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to contact us. We shall be glad to help you in any way possible. Email, Skype, or you may be using the following QR code. My phone doesn't do that. Or talk to us on Facebook. I don't know how to do that. And I hate Facebook. I don't think we'll need this. I don't need instructions. I'm superhero. But look at this box. Just take the time to appreciate this box. Okay, I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch Drawing with Jazza. I watch Andy Animations. I watch Drawing with Waffles. I can keep going on. I can keep going on. I can keep going on.
We are not sponsored by any of these.
No.
We are not sponsored by any of these.
I'm not sponsored by anyone. I'm not sponsored by anyone. I mean, come on. I have like 20 of you guys watch me, and 4 of you don't know how to hit subscribe. So, it's not that hard.
It's a big red button.
But anyway.
But one that's okay to press.
I have seen this moment on all of their channels. Varying. A lot of them use the Kamvas Pro 13. But I have seen this box in so many YouTube videos and sat there and drooled over it like window shopping. And this box is not only in my house, but on my desk. On my camera. I love it so much. Let's see what's inside.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. And it's time for our handy dandy sharp pointed object.
That went so much easier than the Switch stickies.
Handy dandy sharp pointed object. This is the moment of truth.
Ooh. Look. Ooh.
We're saving this box for transport.
Ooh.
Soft so that the screen doesn't get busted before it gets to you.
So,
And this box is sturdy.
yeah.
No, this box is something that's being saved.
And I think we can put this part of the box in backwards in here. Oh, that's still heavy.
It's okay. And we can put this box in the bottom half. I have the tablet in my hands. This thing is, I mean, it's not heavy. It is got weight to it, but it's incredibly lighter than I expected it to be.
It's thinner.
It's and much harder to get out of the packaging than I expected. Oh my goodness! It's happening! Here it is. Huion tablet.
Please peel this off before use. Okay.
Yeah, this is just a protection thing. I am gonna leave it here just so my fingers gliding in. My fingertips stay off of it because I'm so excited. I'm just gotta pet it. Pet it like a good pet. It is a tablet. And here's the back. And it's indeed Huion.
So it's got a, really long USB Type-C port. It's got buttons on the side. Fan ports on the back.
Ooh.
What's the second piece that also looks like a tablet?
It is, I do believe, a stand. Here, and I'll show the camera here in a second. This is the other thing she said looked like a tablet. It is a stand. So you just...
On screen, babe.
Do you believe you pull this up and... Yeah, open. And...
So, here's one.
Yeah, so this is probably the one that I'll end up using it on. I'm not used to drawing at an angle, but it's really simple thing, and I can make it go even lower by putting it...
It looks like there are 6 different heights.
Yeah.
Because there are 2 of these, and then 3 sets of these.
Yeah, so that's cool. It's a cool stand. Alright, that is an interesting thing, Bob. This is the pen.
Open and
The
lock.
pen. Know what kind of boxes are fun to watch people on that? Like, the art boxes are cool because they have multiple things and not just different components.
Yeah. The ones I watched showed people using them.
Yeah. So this is the pen. It feels like a pen. And, I mean, it looks sweet. And this is, it's a little pen holder. Oh, look at that. That is kind of cool.
I don't know why this...
And it could technically just go in here if I was a weird fanatic that kept the box on the table. I'm not.
Is this for, like, other countries?
Yes. That is a European plug. And then it has an American attachment.
Oh!
We are not...
Oh, that's a European plug? That's a European plug?
I don't think it's... It looks very similar to a European plug, but I don't think that this is necessarily a European plug. I think it has a... you can switch out the attachment for a European plug.
Okay.
And...
Not grounded.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be grounded. Don't need your grounding.
Okay, and then I do believe that's all that's in this box. I'll look under... Oh! I don't know if I... I don't think this is supposed to come out. Okay, we're gonna leave that in because I plan to keep this for if I travel.
Yeah, that's not good.
This is the best way to travel. I know that I'm going to be moving in like 9 months, and I'm going to need this so my tablet doesn't get broken.
Do we need that back?
Even this is like sturdy.
Wow. Wow, that is
Away with the box.
That is way thicker than construction paper.
Okay, I don't need this. That's cool. On the box. Alright, this is what we got left in the box. So, The extra, and then you saw this. While we're on this has extra nibs. That are inside. These are all extra nibs that you can place on the thing. Don't take them out.
Don't take them out.
Don't take if you are getting this, you're going to make it 10 times harder on yourself to take it on. This is designed to be able to push these straight back in. The other tablet that I said I used that was busted had something similar to this, and I played with the nibs. It was a bad idea. No wonder it was busted. I think I might be the one responsible for busting it.
So, how does that? Well, this isn't a tutorial. Okay.
Yeah. This isn't a tutorial, but if it were a tutorial and we were to do it, you would pull this out and then press it into the spot, and it would lodge it in.
Okay.
But yeah, so your extra nibs are in here. I actually read that on the website. And the other one was very similar in that aspect. How do you guys like my 4 arms? It became an octopus today.
We're a monster with 2 heads.
Okay, and this is the manual, which we all know that I don't need this.
Nope, because I will read it for you.
This, I thought this meant that there would be a CD in here, but it's CD shaped, and it has the little hole like it would have a CD, and it tells me where I can download my drivers. That is great.
Alright, so this has multiple things on it.
It's so you can plug it into whatever. Like, I like this because I am now officially using every single USB port I own. I don't know if we have to plug both of these in. I will find out through process of deduction because
Yeah, okay, so HDMI is one-way image transfer.
Okay, so I'm going to figure out how to get an extra port where all my ports are used.
Okay, so you have camera, microphone.
I will have to unplug my mouse.
No. Fuck.
I will figure it out. Anyway, this seems like pretty simple install. This, I can see why people say that this isn't, like, the one complaint about this is people are saying it was hard to find the drivers. I can understand if you have a difficult time reading, or even, like, okay, and that sounded so sarcastic, and it was slightly sarcastic, but I can understand if you have a hard time using the internet. My sister and my mom both have a very hard time following online instructions, and I think it's because my family's ADHD.
And honestly, I read great. I probably would have just thrown that out.
It literally says download driver's manual. Driver/manual.
I would be fine because I would look online for Huion drivers, and Google would take me right there.
Breathing heavily into the microphone.
Just came back from a search.
Thank you, Google. Wait. That's me right there.
That's breathing into the mic. That's me right there.
That's great.
What?
Thank you, Google. This is the beautiful Huion tablet. Are you ready for this moment? This is why half the reason I love watching these videos. I don't know why, but this is one of the most satisfying ASMR crap I've ever seen.
Center.
And it's much more difficult to do than I thought it was. Oh, okay. I found a corner. I found a corner. Ready? Oh, wow. It's got like a texture to it. Kind of. It's not like heavily, it's still really slick, but it like...
It's slicker in the center than it is on the edge.
Yeah. Also touching where the glue was. Look at this beauty.
I don't know.
Alright, the next time I'll see you, this will be turned on and I'll find the drivers. I'm going to tell you, so it's 7:36 p.m. I'm going to turn off my recording, and I'm guessing it's going to take me about 3 minutes to actually start, or 4 minutes. So let's say that I'm starting at 7:40. I'll tell you what time I get back with the software installed, and I'll tell you how easy this actually is or not. So the number one complaint is that it's difficult to install. So, let me see if that's the case.
A few moments later.
Look at this fourth wall breaking bullshit. Just
More like sixth wall since ceiling.
and never ending. But okay, so
Let's raise the roof.
all right. Remember what I said? I said it was 7:36. I said I would probably start at 7:40. This is fully installed, and it's 7:43. It is only took me at very maximum 5 minutes of installation, and half of that was finding a plug.
Do you have GIMP?
I do.
Good.
So whatever people are saying about this being super difficult to install, I'm sorry for your luck. Maybe it's these buttons that I haven't attempted to create shortcuts for, but it was very easy for me to just plug this in. I didn't even, this thing right here saying, oh, the driver's on this website, I didn't need it.
You looked it up, right?
I looked it up. I was going to install the drivers, but when I plugged it in, it automatically installed the drivers for me.
Wait, I thought you had to go to a website.
I did. I went to the website. I guess this is for if somebody
Oh, you
is...
started to download it, and then it...
Yeah, I started to download it, and when we plugged in the tablet, it installed the drivers itself. So I never even finished downloading, and it was done.
Now, as you may notice, this is Windows 7. So, yes, that is being phased out, but it is one of the most common operating systems right now.
That's because it's the best one. I haven't given the other ones a fair shot.
So, if you do, Mac or Windows, it is very likely for the drivers to become on your device already. But if say, Windows 12 came out, this device would, or I guess Windows 11. They skipped 9, but they skipped it for good reason. If Windows 11 came out, drivers for this would not be on the device. They would have to be installed from this website.
1 week later.
Okay, so it's about a week later, and I've had a week to play with the tablet. I did end up recording about another half hour of video with Dar, where we discovered that I did need to download those drivers I said I didn't need. What it was, the tablet completely worked, but what it was this piece of software that lets you customize the buttons and the sensitivity of the pen. So it is very important to go to that link and download it. It's about another 2 minutes of install time, so less than 10 minutes to set up this tablet. Setup was amazing. Everybody knows I love the packaging of this thing. I discovered rather quickly that you cannot judge a tablet based on the software that you're using. If your go-to is GIMP, it is horrible in response time. I would not recommend using it in any way, shape, or form. So, GIMP doesn't automatically download the sensitivity either. It's in the preferences. So, no GIMP. GIMP is not something you want to use. I am using a program called Medibang. And it responds greatly. It was made for tablets. It has great response time, and I love it. I have already recorded some videos. I've started animating using the software. The drawing thing is smooth. It has, you can make it bigger so you don't have to really change your pressure all that much, you can, or you can have it set really small where the whole thing is set upon pressure. So I would recommend using Medibang if you are using this tablet. There are other softwares like Photoshop and Adobe Animate and Krita. This is just the one that I particularly found, and it's completely free. So this is my go-to one. I love this tablet. I have very little complaints about the tablet itself. Being an honest review, the one thing that concerns me though is that the top part of the tablet, like this part and up, heats up where the battery thing is. I also work on it. On average so far, I've been working like 8 to 10 hours a day on the tablet, and I even do things like edit my videos with it. And I didn't even expect that to make things easier, but it's so much easier for me if I can take this film strip and instead of trying to use my mouse to cut it in half, I can just go, and put it in a box with my pen. It makes it amazing. The customizing of the shortcuts had a little bit of a learning curve, but it wasn't much at all. It took me about a minute or two to actually figure out. Dar actually figured it out before me because I was a little bit burnt after recording so many videos that day. But it is amazing. So I would 100% recommend this tablet. I don't have a lot of experiences with other ones. I've only had it for a week, but I really don't have any complaints at all. So far, it's wonderful. Like I said, the only concern I would have is that it heats up so much on the top, but the rest of the tablet is really cool, and the performance hasn't gotten really bad. And even though you can't tell with my quick little doodles that I am putting on the screen right now, I have practiced with it for a good amount of time, and I've probably drawn in work hours with my tablet like some ridiculous 5 hours or whatever, or 45 hours, and I don't need a new nib or anything, so as far as I can tell, longevity on the nibs are good. I don't know how long they're supposed to last though, so yeah. Thank you for coming to my video, and I swear I can draw better than this. It is currently 12:47 a.m. and I have been working on editing videos and my current animation all day. So, yes, it's stick figure time. I will see you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for tuning in. Anyone that's thinking about getting a Kamvas Pro 13, I hope that this experience helped you, and I hope that everyone else, you enjoyed my enthusiasm about this amazing gift. Thank you again so much, Lovely, for this beautiful, life-changing piece of equipment I have now.